Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Geminis. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a look at your love life for October 7th through the 15th. And we're going to get straight into it. We're going to look at the single Geminis, and we're also going to look at my Geminis who are in a relationship, okay? Stay tuned if you want to hear that. Also, if you want a personal, because this is general, please check out the description box. All my information will be listed there to go ahead and book your own session. And also for all my social media handles, if you want to see me on my other YouTube channels, my Instagram, all that stuff, okay? Let's go ahead and get into the reading, okay? So let's see what's going on with my single Geminis first. So what is the energy surrounding my single Geminis for October 7th through the 15th? What does this time frame have in store for their love life? What's going on in my Gemini's love life who are single? October 7th through the 15th. Okay, so first card out, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so we got a little bit of overthinking going on. This is the Eight of Cups in reverse. Interesting. The Fool card. I don't know what this is. I think this is the Ten of Wands. And we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Single Geminis, what's going on with them for October 7th through the 15th? We have keep an open mind, finances and career, and attraction. All right, so let's talk about it. So Geminis, what's going on here? So for a lot of you, you've been like super single for a while. Let's just get that out of the way. You've been super single for a while. You've been very, very focused on your creative endeavors because that could be just the main thing that you have to pour all your energy and love into. It's easy to pour love into a career when there's something that you'll get back from it, which is money, versus being in a relationship and running the risk, or dealing with somebody running the risk of you loving them and then nothing comes out of it. So some of you, you're using this as a defense mechanism so that you don't get your feelings hurt. Let's just be honest, okay? Some of you are definitely using this as a defense mechanism. You don't want to be single. You don't want to be somebody who's just a workhorse. But you may be at a point where you feel like that's the only thing you can do because you don't want to get hurt. You don't want to run the risk of picking the wrong person, okay? Some of you, what you're realizing during this time frame is the issue is not dating itself, and it's never been the issue itself. It's more of the people that we allow to come into our lives, because sometimes we fall for, and it's natural because we're humans, we fall for the look aspect of, oh, this person looks good, they're attractive, they know how to say all the right things and smooth talk me and make me feel good. Versus, okay, let me look at this from a logical standpoint. So for a lot of you, if you've been super single for a while, what's going to happen is during this time frame, you're going to realize that you can date. You just need to be cautious of falling for people and the persona they put up in the first couple of months. Everybody's going to seem like Prince Charming or the one for you in the first 3 months because they're going to do that on purpose. Like, nobody's going to genuinely show who they are in the beginning. It's just a matter of you not falling so hard. And if you do have a problem with that, that is something you do have to work on your own. But a lot of you are going to realize that during this time frame that you can date. You just need to be cautious of how you place your feelings on other people. We also have the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Cups in reverse. I see a lot of anxiety and overthinking, like I said, in regards to dating, just assuming the worst, just waiting for something bad to happen to you in regards to that. And this is because for some of you, you left a relationship recently or even in your past where you didn't get what you deserved out of it, and you were emotionally just dissatisfied, and you guys may have settled in that relationship for way longer than you were supposed to. So this could even be you settling in a verbally abusive relationship, or with somebody who only cares about themselves, and you were just putting up with it because of the fear of never having somebody else or them moving on and upgrading, whatever it may be. But some of you are realizing that's why you guys are having a hard time having a fresh start, because you guys came from this tumultuous energy, conflict, too much going on, and you're emerging from that, and then now you're scared. Now some of y'all are knucking and bucking, okay? And you're having a hard time actually allowing yourself to receive new opportunities, especially with the Fool card. This is leaps of faith, but this is also that connection to I don't want to feel like a fool as well. Okay, you're gonna catch people up in things. That's the game. That's the game of dating. If you're somebody who can't handle that, then I don't know. I mean, listen, the only thing you can do is control yourself and your reaction to things. You know, you are going to catch people in lies. You are going to deal with people who are going to put on a fake facade, but it's your job to see through that. Okay. Nobody else is going to make it easy for you to see their true colors. That's just on purpose. Some of you are still going through this process of also getting over some sort of deception that happened to you. And instead of allowing yourself to feel beat up and, you know, disappointing yourself, look at it now as a way to kind of use it as a way to identify red flags and what to look for. And now you'll know how to kind of avoid certain types of deception that people try to place on you. Okay. Let's kind of look at my Geminis who are in a relationship. So what's going on with my Geminis who are in a relationship for October 7th through the 15th? Okay, so first card out, we have the Hangman. We have the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Strength card. Geminis who are in a relationship. We have getting to know each other, pay attention to the red flags, and soulmate. So let's talk about it. So, if you're a Gemini in a relationship, some of you are in a newer relationship. This is somebody who you're just getting to know. So, right off the bat, if this is a newer connection, not to burst any you know, new relationship bubbles or, you know, the fantasy or not fantasy, the honeymoon. There you go. I hate to bust the honeymoon bubble, unfortunately, but some of you do need to make sure you're paying attention to certain red flags. Now, if there isn't certain signs that are coming up, then you're good. But if you're realizing, like in the beginning stages of you talking to somebody, that they're crazy and that they have like some mental issues as far as them being overly obsessive in the beginning, and you guys have not even been dating that long, like a month or even just 2 weeks or something like that, or they have like some trauma where they think that you're lying all the time, or they're somebody who is just always on you, super clingy, super emotional, still attached to their ex, just drama filled, whatever it may be. You need to look at those signs so that you can avoid certain things coming up in the future. Because some of you, those same red flags that you're ignoring right now are going to be the same red flags that are going to make you break up in the future. And I guarantee you that that always happens in relationships, where you ignore certain things that you should have saw. And then when you break up, then you finally just out of the blue remember the fact that they were doing that in the beginning. So some of you do need to kind of keep that in mind. Now, during this time frame, if you're in a relationship with the Hangman and the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, some of you may actually go on a slight break from the person who you're dating. If you're specifically dating a Leo or a fire sign in general, you're about to go on a break. If you're not on a break right now, if you guys have been on a break, you guys will continue to be on that break during this time frame. Okay, this person is trying to manifest you back into their life, but there is a break that's happening because of ego. Definitely ego. And for a lot of you, this is somebody who you definitely have a soul contract with. Now, when we see soulmates, I don't want you to get too starry-eyed, because soulmates are literally just relationships where you guys have a soul contract to live out. So some of you have a soul contract with somebody who you do need to learn some lessons from. That doesn't mean that this is somebody who's going to be in your life forever. So some of you did have to learn something from dealing with this Leo individual, or this Aries or Sagittarius. But take what you can from that connection so that you can have a different perspective. Because some of you, the reason why your love life may be moving in a very stagnant or unstable position is because you're not learning the lesson that's supposed to be learned from this situation or this connection. But this is what I see. Thank you so much, Geminis, for watching this. I hope that you were able to take something from this reading. If you did, please make sure you thumbs up this video. Make sure you subscribe. If you want a personal, because this is general, please check out the description. All my information will be listed there. My social media handles, website, all that stuff. You can get 20% off of your first reading with me. If you do decide to get a reading, just join my emailing list on my website. And thank you. I'll see you guys in the next one.